Anal sex safety. What does everyone really need to know before exploring it? Have you ever wondered why some people emphasize preparation, communication, and protection so much when it comes to anal sex? Welcome, and thank you for being here as we dive into one of the most important, yet often misunderstood, aspects of sexual health. Today, we're going to break down everything you need to know about staying safe during anal sex, from physical health to emotional well-being. First, let's talk about the physical realities. Unlike the vagina, the anus does not produce natural lubrication. That means friction can easily cause discomfort, pain, or even small tears in the delicate tissues of the rectum. These tears can increase the risk of infections, including sexually transmitted infections, STIs, such as HIV. That's why the #1 rule of anal sex safety is use plenty of lubrication. A good water-based or silicone-based lube makes all the difference, not only preventing injury, but also making the experience far more pleasurable. Next, let's discuss condoms and protection. Because the lining of the rectum is thinner and more fragile than vaginal tissue, anal sex carries a higher risk of transmitting infections. Using condoms is absolutely essential. Even in long-term relationships, protection can help prevent not only STIs but also bacterial imbalances that occur when bacteria from the anus come into contact with the genitals. And here's a tip many overlook. Never go from anal sex to vaginal sex without changing the condom. Doing so can introduce harmful bacteria into the vaginal canal and cause serious infections. Now, what about preparation and hygiene? Many people worry about cleanliness when it comes to anal sex. The truth is, a shower and basic hygiene are usually enough for most encounters. Some people choose to use enemas for a more thorough cleaning, but these should be done with care and not too frequently, as overuse can irritate the rectum. The key here is comfort. If you feel clean and relaxed, the experience will be better. Let's not forget the importance of relaxation and communication. The muscles around the anus are designed to stay tight, so they need to be relaxed before penetration is comfortable. Rushing the process almost always leads to pain. This is where foreplay, patience, and trust come in. Breathing slowly, starting with fingers or small toys, and gradually working your way up helps the body adjust. Partners must communicate openly, checking in, asking how it feels, and respecting boundaries. Remember, pain is a signal, not something to be ignored. Another essential point is consent and trust. Anal sex can be a vulnerable experience, and it requires a high level of trust between partners. Both people need to feel safe, respected, and completely free to say stop at any time. Without this foundation, the experience can quickly become negative instead of enjoyable. There are also long-term health considerations. Occasional anal sex, when practiced safely, is not harmful. But repeated rough or unsafe practices can lead to issues such as hemorrhoids, fissures, or weakening of the anal sphincter. This is why gentle technique, proper lube, and respecting the body's limits are so crucial. Finally, let's highlight the psychological side of safety. For some people, anal sex comes with feelings of shame, guilt, or anxiety because of cultural or personal beliefs. Addressing these emotions openly, either with your partner or even with a professional, is part of creating a safe and positive sexual experience. Mental comfort is just as important as physical safety. So, what must everyone know about anal sex safety? Always use plenty of lubrication. Always use condoms and change them if switching between anal and vaginal sex. Take hygiene seriously, but don't obsess over it. Go slow, relax, and communicate constantly. Respect consent and boundaries at every step. Protect both your physical and emotional health. When all of these factors come together, anal sex can move from being risky or uncomfortable to becoming an intimate, enjoyable, and safe part of a couple's sexual life.